Mega open houses, one of my favorites. How to do mega open houses, and I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, super boring. Well, you know what? If swimming in clients making hundreds of thousands a year is boring, then guilty as charged. So let's get right into it. So really, when you're thinking about it, it's super cool. I spent years working in show homes, which is really just a big fat open house. So sit back, take notes, don't relax. Watch this video as many times as you need to in order to get it right, because it's important. And with what's happening in this market, you really want to be good at this so that you can capture leads and buyers right now. And the beauty is this, they're free. It only costs you time, and it's gonna save you time later when you build your team. Or if you're already building a team, you know what? You can teach them how to do it now at less cost to you. Sometimes you can have all the tech you want, and it still comes down to that human psyche and the human interaction that gets the leads. Agents keep spending money, like tons of money on online leads. I'm not saying it's wrong, but just by putting the time and effort into this, you can build your business with no cost for the leads just by doing open houses. Super simple. So internalize this, make it yours, because you can literally go on and make 3, 4, 500,000 a year, no problem, if you build a team, and even more. So enjoy while we're at it. Please subscribe, like the video, and let me know in the comments if you loved it, hated it, or if really wanted to see other content or ideas. I'm super open to anything. All right, so welcome to my mega open house session, if I haven't said it already. So here's what a typical open house looks like for a new agent. You have a new, freshly minted real estate license, and your broker says, go do an open house. And that's your big training program, right? It's like, just go do it, but you don't have a listing. No one in your brokerage has one that you can do, so you call a buddy at another brokerage. You know, you're at RE/MAX, they're at Coldwell Banker, your signs don't match. Oh well, you know what? You're out to do your first open house. So you set up your 2 or 3 signs, you sit there and wait. An hour goes by, then another hour. You know, you play a game on your phone because you already answered the 3 emails you had, and then another 30 minutes goes by, and then some poor couple comes in off the street, and boom, you're ready, man. You are ready for success. So you show them all around the house. You know, this is the fridge. It's a Frigidaire. Here's the cupboards. They're white. There's a yard over there. Here's what a toilet looks like. There's a door over here. Now you can see the look in their eye. Can we just look at the house, you know, without the play-by-play? And you're like, you're not catching that at all. So you're like, here's a wall, you know, got to keep that conversation going, you know. So you chase them around the house, and then at the end of the tour, you're like, so can I get your information? And they're like, hey man, we got your card, we'll call you. And they're gone. You know, like another hour goes by, another couple comes in, same thing, chase them all around, boom, they're gone. Pretty much the same situation. And then the third couple comes in, and now you know exactly what they're gonna do. So they're like, yeah, we got your card, we'll call you. And you follow them out to the car. You're like sitting there begging them for their information, and they're like, quick, shut the door. And then they just burn rubber through the neighborhood, and you're thinking, man, so close, I almost had that one, you know? So you're so desperate to succeed, and you're like, open houses suck. You know, this doesn't seem to work, and then you avoid them for a year, maybe 2. You talk your listers out of doing them. You know, you're like, these are really just for the agents. You know, people don't buy houses from open houses. So you're never going to sell your house this way. I talked people out of doing open houses. So true story, my friend's, he's making 100, 150 per year after a few years in the business. He's doing pretty good, right? He thinks he's a big shot, doing the odd open house, opening them at 2 o'clock, shutting them down at like 4 or 5. So my buddy noticed this other guy and his team, and they were killing it. They were absolutely killing it. They were selling more homes than everybody else combined. even the big names like Remax, Keller Williams, Century 21. And he was thinking, should I quit, and go work for them? Because he's kicking ass. And he's selling like 300, 400, 500, 600 homes a year in the late 90s, and nobody was doing numbers like that. So then he sees this open house and a list of free homes. $2,000 moves you in with these toppers, and then another one with less than renting. Then he turns the corner and saw another sign and more. 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 in an intersection, and that led to the home with a big flag in front of it with a couple more open house signs out front. Lots of cars, like 20. There's action, people milling around, and he's like, "What the heck is going on here?" So he put 2 and 2 together and thought, you know what, I can do this. So he went and made up a whole pile of these like yellow signs, easy stuff that they can see, put concrete in the base so that they wouldn't fall over, dropped like $1,400, and all of a sudden, he started selling homes like crazy, and then he was teaching other guys how to sell homes like crazy, and then he ended up doing like 60 million in volume in 1 year out of just a little office where there was, a lot of franchises, and they weren't even doing that much business themselves. So he was a small team doing it. So first he was doing 100 homes, and then he hit 200 and 300, and the next year he did like 429 closings. And from just over 300, as he had tracked them that year, out of the 429, 300 of those came from open houses, okay? So wow, what was he doing that was different? Well, here's what I found out, and here's like the science behind it, and I'm gonna share it with you, but it's gonna be in my next video, Mega Open Houses Part 2. So please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.